Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic. I mean always special. The good old question is Moh Ki viable? First, let's look on the map. I mean in Mortal Online 1, Moh Ki was the most useless town of all. And basically no one lived there besides a few people who were just farming the bandits. And now the bandits are a little bit far away from Moh Ki compared to the old Moh Ki. The keeps are also placed not very good if you see that. So it's hard to get control over Moh Ki. But here comes the big but. But it's the closest town to the east, south of the map. And you also have some very interesting camps here, so you can also farm that. And you also have a lot of animal spawns in the Moh Ki forest, a lot of them basically, and also a lot of random spawns, which is awesome by the way. Unless you are on foot and a little bit slow and a new player and you're running in the forest and you're getting killed by a lot of bears and whatever stuff. Yeah, forests are sometimes dangerous. And then if you look at the Moh Ki broker, there's not much in the Moh Ki broker, which indicates that not a lot of people have a real hardcore economy there. But the interesting thing, it is as close as to the Necro dungeon and also the Spider dungeon down there. So more or less its unique selling point is its location. But if you're looking at other towns and what is close to other towns, for example, Meduli with the Seedew, with the Sabura, Farbanum with the Kalks, Galkor with the Tephra, Toxai with its fishes, Bhakti because it's very close to the jungle. Another thing is the horse spawned in that region. And another thing of Moh Ki is you have the hermit hut. Yeah, I also made a video about the hermit hut. It's linked down below. The trading routes to Bhakti is easy. The trading routes to Vada is easy. Even Morinkur is easy. And relatively safe. The way to Morinkur is relatively safe because you can use the backdrop. The way to Bhakti is also pretty safe, but the way to Vada is a little bit more dangerous. But the biggest topic is if you have TC control over something, then you want gold. You want a lot of gold when your guild controls an NPC town. And you want these taxes. Henrik promised us with the second TC update or the third TC update, with huge changes in how you can manage an NPC town and stuff like that, and also with the tax system from there, and also maybe with the blacklisting thing. But this is of course stuff for the future. But in Mortal you also have to think about a little bit about the future. When you think Tindrum is not viable, you're right in some terms. But for example, when we have the boats in the other continents and Tindrum will be the center of the map, then it's a little bit changed. But of course, this will maybe happen in 5 years, in 10 years, or never. We will not know. The thing we know that will change this Moh Ki maybe a little bit is that they will insert more dungeons. I mean, the jungle will get a new dungeon in a few weeks, it was, I guess. And they will add more points of interest and more dungeons all around the map. And maybe there will be some very badass gold grindy whatever dungeon near Moh Ki, and then a lot more people would live there. Or maybe it will get destroyed by a dragon, or maybe some other interesting thing will happen to the town. Then to talk of the population of Moh Ki, it's not the biggest. Is it viable for starters? This is a very difficult to say. It depends. If you're playing with the guilds who are playing in this town, then yes. If you're not playing with the guilds that are playing in this town, you're fucked. But it's the same for every other town as well. So this is not unique to Moh Ki. At least I think so. But it's in most towns. It's like if you don't playing with the owning guild of that town, you're pretty often you're fucked. But what you can really export from Moh Ki is the hermit librarian stuff. This is a very good gold source if you have a transport business anyway, or you want to do something like that. Then this is a viable thing. Also the basic animal materials you could maybe sell in some other towns. The problem is with a lot of basic animal materials that they are also sold everywhere. And I nearly forgot it. The new dungeon that is currently on the west of Moh Ki. This is maybe the factor why currently a few more players are here, but often the people that contesting the dungeons are building stuff in front of the dungeons and then playing there, so they not directly need an NPC city just for the supplies. But now with the new supply changes, where the supply towers give you supplies and you don't need to make parcel runs all the time, you don't even need the TC towns anymore, I guess. So this is maybe another factor or maybe another non-factor for Moh Ki, I don't know. But yeah, in the end, it depends, and it also depends on your personal preferences. As a guild with a lot of might, I would prefer to have other NPC town, which is worth more, just in my opinion. But if you, for example, can hold this town, awesome. Then awesome. A town is better than no town. And for a new player playing here, it depends. But all in all, what is your opinion about Moh Ki? There's a voting down in the description. And don't forget, subscribe to my site! And special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor O, Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, RealMadWurst, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. Yeah, and don't forget to